Andrew McCart, IFL TV, just caught you yawning there, big man.
Tired.
In association with MTK Global, with me I've got none other than Dave Allen. You're back, baby.
Yeah, it's nice to be boxing again. It's took, you know what, like I'll go through, so basically I knew I was going to be on the Sheffield show about 8 weeks ago. I agreed with Eddie, I was like, I think it was around Christmas time, so yeah, I'll box on the show, Eddie, that'd be nice, thank you. And I started getting my medicals done, so I passed, first of all, you know, you have your blood testing and normal standard medical with the doctor, like your blood pressure, all that nonsense, so passed it all, really happy. I'm always happy to pass that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? So went to the doctors, I wear glasses now, but I passed the eye test, my sight's fine. And then the MRI, the brain scan, that was fine as well, I passed that. My brain scan hasn't changed from 2012 when I first did it to now, like there's no issue with my brain at all, so. But after the Price fight, I suffered with a bit of paralysis after the fight, like my arms and legs were unresponsive. So they wanted to get to the bottom of it, and they said because there was nothing on your brain after the fight, and there's nothing now. Like we think it could be, you could have a concussion on your neck and spine. That's where the problem could have come from. So I had a neck and spine scan, and that was all clear. It's all clear now. So what they thought happened is in the Price fight, I had concussions on my spine, which is what caused my legs and arms not to work. So over the fight, I got hit in the third round where I feel like the damage was done, and from that point my body just slowly shut down. So for me hearing this news, obviously my sister and that were a bit like, that's a bit scary, but I said, well, at least it explains why we're getting the first couple rounds in the Price fight. I felt alright, I got hit with the shot and I weren't the same, and I just got worse and worse, and in the 10th round I said to Darren, like, I can't really see. So basically that was it. My arms and legs were unresponsive, you know, and my body was just shutting down over the course of the fight. I think, from my understanding from the concussions that occurred on my spine. So I did all the medicals, passed them all. I think I've just been signed off today. Only today I've been signed off, you know. Yeah, I've not been able to open spar, just in case I've had more scans. You know, I'm boxing Dorian Darks. People are saying, why are you boxing Dorian Darks? It's a bit of a low-level opponent. First of all, I've got a lot of respect for Dorian. He's a tough man, he's game, and people know who he is, so it's a good fight to come back to anyway, but I've not been able to spar open, I've not been able to lift any heavy weights, not been able to do certain things because, you know what, David, you might have another MRI scan in your brain, so don't spar because you might get hit and it might affect your scan. Don't lift heavy weight because it might affect your back. So it's not been easy the last 6-7 weeks. The stress, I was in Glasgow, I had to go from Glasgow to Sheffield to Glasgow, 12-hour round trip for the scan on my spine. So it's been really hard work, and I'm a little heavy, but I want to be a little heavy. I didn't feel great in the Price fight. I felt too light. I'm near the Bracamonte weight. I've been training really hard with these, mainly just running and body sparring, you know, light stuff, really light stuff. So it's not been ideal, not been perfect, but the opponent, I guess, shows that, you know, it shows where we're at.
That's what I was going to ask you. Obviously, you just said there that you haven't been able to, obviously head spar, it's been body sparring this camp, you haven't been able to lift weights. I mean, I've noticed on your social media as well, you've been quite busy with Danny and Jay and Liam and all them, training them as well.
Yeah.
So going into this fight, is the confidence level there?
Yeah, of course.
A good performance?
Yeah. Well, I'm doing 6 rounds, and in the past I've boxed, and when I boxed the journeyman type, I've just tried to bowl them out, rush them out, oh, get them out in a round, do this, and look, I'm not interested in that now, I'm a little bit smarter. I need more time in the ring, I need more time, I need to practice things, and I've either bowled out these journeymen, bowled them out in a round, done them in a round and been happy, or I get outclassed by the bigger names. There's never been any in between. So Saturday, I need to learn how to win rounds. I don't win rounds. I either stop people or I get beat. That's it. If you look at my record, I've stopped 14 out of 17, or I've got beat. There's no in between. I can't win rounds. I don't win rounds. I've even lost rounds to journeymen in the past because I don't win rounds. So Saturday, for me, the perfect result would be winning all 6 rounds and winning clearly, winning behind a good jab with good feet and winning a round. You know, when I boxed Tony Yoka, Dylan White, Ortiz, I might have won 2 rounds out of 27 combined out of, you know what I mean? I don't win rounds. So Saturday for me is a bit of a test more for myself. I'm very confident that the result isn't in jeopardy. I don't think it's a fight I will lose, but if I drop around, I'd be really upset about it. If I found myself rushing for a stoppage, I'd be really upset. So yeah, it's going to be a long road back. I'm starting back at the bottom and the beginning, but
You're still young.
More than happy to do it. You know, my everything's changed. My aims have changed. My expectations have changed. But I've trained really hard. I've trained these. A normal day for me is waking up at 7 a.m, having breakfast, going to the gym at 9. Daniel trained 9 till 9:45, 10 o'clock. Liam and Paul 10 till 10:45. Me and Jay will train. Then me and Jay will body spar. All the 3 boys will train together, and then me and Jay or Jay will do a session, and depending on what we're doing, like so. But in the past, where people think, oh, the boys are getting in the way, when I would train on my own, kind of thing, or go to the gym on my own, I'd miss a session. I'd miss 3 out of 5 morning sessions. But with these, I have to be there. When I'm at the gym, I've got to train. I've not missed a session. I've been doing 10 sessions a week for the last 5 weeks. You know what I mean? I'm never body beautiful or whatever else, but
You almost had a 6-pack once.
yeah, once upon a time when I was about 12. But I've been really putting graft in. I've been training. It's building blocks. I'm not going to be in great shape on Saturday or 100%, but I don't really want to be. I'm about 40-50%. Then if I bought say before for Newcastle, 60-70%. I've learned from all my mistakes. I'm becoming a bit of a seasoned pro now. Like I said, there's not really a trainer per se at the minute, but I don't want to rush into getting a trainer saying, oh, I'll go with him, and then not working out, and then the next fight a new one. When I get a trainer, I'm not a trainer I'm looking for. It's someone who can teach me something that I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Are you
willing to go to like different gyms to go and look for this trainer and search for this trainer?
Yeah, I always said that my dad had trained me. My dad's very knowledgeable, but we just don't get along long enough. So it's just finding someone. I don't need someone. If I want it, my strength and conditioning is all sorted. I've got someone who sets me plans out and I do it, and we do it. The boys do it. That's that. I do that. I need someone who's going to watch me spar and say, Dave, you're doing that wrong this round. The next round, don't do that, and let's try this. So I'm looking for. Yeah, effectively, someone to give me a game plan when I get a big fight. When you're watching Donnie and Darts, you get fit, bit of sparring, which I've not been able to do, but a bit of sparring, you go in there. I'm too physically strong at this level, and I am below British level. I'm too physically strong for all of them. Like the Nick Webb fight, I'll catch up with you and I'll ball you out. But when I go up a level, I need a good game plan. I need someone to watch me spar, iron out the mistakes, add something to my game. And at the minute, like I'm looking around, and when the big fight comes in 6 to 9, 12 months, then we'll do that. But at the minute, I'm not going to rush in and find someone who's going to go, oh, get on the treadmill. I've got all that sorted.
Yeah.
I want someone who's going to add something. And when that happens, that's when I get a new coach. Effectively, when I spar 3 or 4 days a week, I need someone there to go, David, doing this wrong. David, do this. Let's try this. That's all I'm looking for. I'm not looking for a pad man. I'm not looking for someone to tell me to run in the morning. I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for someone who's got a great knowledge of boxing, who can come and say, David, I'll come and watch you spar 3 or 4 times a week. We'll do a few sessions a week as well, doing the things that you did wrong. That's all I want. That's all I need, really.
Want me to hand my CV in, or?
I mean, CVs are welcome, but I see a lot of it like, with these boys, I've done the training, it ain't rocket science.
No.
They must be fit. They do 5 sessions a week, fitness related, strength related. That's not done by me, someone else does that. My strength conditioning local does mine, sorts it for them. And the other 5 sessions, they're sparring, which I overwatch, and I watch it. We go over it a million times. Me and Danny, I use him as an example because he's my favourite, you know what I mean? And we go over it a million times. Then he spars on a Monday. Tuesday comes, we go on the pads, right? Or we go on the bag, or we shadow box and we go through the mistakes and we say, this is what he did wrong, this is what he did right. What he did right, more of it. What he did wrong, we iron that out and we do this instead. You know? Ain't rocket science. Then he gets fit and gets strong on his strength conditioning in his thingy sessions. Boxing, just pure boxing. You know, it's really simple stuff. So I know what I'm looking for, and yeah. But at the minute, I'm more than happy getting myself really physically fit. I'm going to get myself physically fit the next couple of months and keep taking in this level of opposition. Very fortunate that I've got a great following, people who support me and back me and come watch me on the TV or in the arena, and it gives me opportunities to do this. So yeah, people think I'm daft, but I'm not behind the door as much as people think.
I asked Danny Murrell, his question was like, every time I see you, Dave, you're always having a joke and a laugh.
Yeah.
Every time I see you with Danny, you're having a joke and a laugh. Every time I see your Instagram, joking and a laugh. Twitter. I asked Danny, what's it like to take that sort of like camaraderie, that joke and having a laugh all the time, and then obviously switch off, and then when it comes to train hard.
Yeah.
Right? Danny said something interesting to me. When it comes to training, you're deadly serious. Is that how you approach training every day?
Yeah.
this is my workplace. This is now. This is what I want to do.
When we go in the gym with Joe, even then, when your hands are out and the gloves goes on, either my gloves or their gloves, it's serious business. When Jay came down the first week, we were body sparring, and he was trying to joke over body sparring. I just stick a jab straight on his beak, and I said, nah, this ain't the time.
Right.
That gets ironed out. And people, I always do like a laughing joke, but my problem was never, when I was in the gym, there was no harder trainer in the gym than me, which sounds ridiculous, but it was getting into the gym. So when I train like a demon. I go out of the gym and I'm knackered, and the same with these. And to be fair to Jay, he's put 100% in. You know, I don't have. I said to him, I said, the day you come into the gym and don't get 100%, the day you go back to Scotland, you don't come back. I say to Danny, Danny's got the most amazing life for a 17-year-old, and he has since he's 15. I said, the day you take that for granted, you don't train that, you fuck off back to where you came from. And that's not being horrible. That's the thing of it, because what I say to him is, it's my money that's doing it. I'm paying for it, all my time. All I want back is 100% effort, and I'll give you all I can. So, and they all have. But when we get through the gym doors, and Jay will tell you, outside the gym we have the biggest laugh ever. Everything's a joke. We'll try and make it fun. When we get in the gym, it's serious time, innit? Like I said, with body spar, if he tries talking to me, I'll just fucking sit one on his chin and go, "Oh, sorry, mate." No, I'm not really sorry. I want you to fucking take the job at serious. And because I've done the ambulance rides. I've done the fucking nightmare. I've lost big fights. I've honest to God, and I don't want that for them. They don't need to do it. I've done it the hard way, so these don't have to. Essentially, that's how I feel now. All the heartache and shite I've been through, just fucking tell these about it. I tell Danny all the time. Danny for me is going to be an amazing fighter. You know.
Basically said to me that Eddie wanted him on this card.
Yeah, he mentioned it. When we was at Manchester when Terry boxed last time, Eddie was like, "Yeah, you're on the show, Danny." And Danny was like, "I won't be 18 in time." I went, "Oh, that's a shame." So for Danny, it's all on a plate for him. Literally all on a plate. He's got everything. He's got other outside sponsors. He's got me. He's got a great supporting family. He's got all the ability in the world. If he physically matures, he's gonna be a really special fighter. And I do believe that. I won't say if he won't. I don't give a fuck if I'm his mate. If he weren't as good as he were, I wouldn't be his mate in the first place. I've seen something in him. He's a special kid. And Jay and Liam. Liam's had 3 amateur fights. I'm not saying he's a world beater now, but I think he can, and I think Jay can do well as well. But I really enjoy the training. It gives me a purpose. It's not. I don't really see myself as a trainer to him. I see myself as like a mentor. I'm a trainer to Danny. I'm nearly a trainer to Jay, because he's a professional boxer by tag, but he's not quite a professional boxer fully yet. But he's getting there. You know what I mean? Whereas Danny's been professional now for the last 2 years, because I'm making him live that life, and I'm living that life now. People say, people will go, "Well, get on the scales Friday. Oh, you're a bit fat, Dave. Oh, you've not done this." I'm training really hard. Trying to be as good as I can be. I'm not saying I'm a world beater, but I do believe on my day. The day I beat Lucas Brown, the 3rd round, I showed myself to be a really good heavyweight. Just got to be a bit more consistent. But I'm trying my best in all walks of life. I'm doing my best with these, my best with myself, best with all sorts of other stuff I'm doing. So I'm really happy at the minute.
What's the goal for you then, Dave? I mean, 2020, when in the February now, you've got your first fight on Saturday this year, after obviously the Price loss. What's the goal for you this year? Are you wanting that British title? I mean, everyone says British title, I'm doing it. Is that what you're wanting this year?
Well, I want to win on February the 8th. I want to go to Newcastle April 4th. You'll be in Newcastle. So I want to go to Newcastle April 4th, I hope. Got to win Saturday. Dorian Darts has always done this and that. I've got all respect to both Dorian Darts. He's the big game man, you know what I mean? Yeah, so got to get that out of the way. I don't overlook that. I made that mistake. I made loads of mistakes. People always pull me up on stuff that happened before. Yeah, I did overlook that, but we're not doing it now. So Dorian Darts, then I go to Newcastle, 6 or 8 rounds in Newcastle, I hope. Similar level to Dorian Darts, maybe a little bit better. Maybe someone with a better record who's the same level as Dorian. Then I hope to box in June. I hope Terry Harper keeps winning. We can get a big show in Doncaster, go on there, 8 and 10. Then towards the back end of the year, the British title fight comes up with against someone that's a competitive fight. I wouldn't box them, but I'm in a different mind space than I was in 3 or 4 months ago. 3 or 4 months ago, I was offered loads of money, and I thought I'll jump at that, take that, and I could retire. Whereas now I don't want to retire. So I've got him, and I've got him. He'll be pro in May, he'll be pro. I want to give them the best platform I can. And the best platform I can give them is me having a bit of longevity and sticking around and being on these shows and winning, and do you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm back for the British title. I'm back to give these a platform. and I'm back for the money. They're the three things I'm back for.
I want to obviously talk about your opinions on different heavyweight fights, Joyce and Dubois and Tyson Fury, but I want us to stay in this conversation a little bit more. When I seen you hook up with Jay, I've known Jay for a while now. When I seen you hook up for Jay, I was sort of like, I like that sort of fit. Did you see, when you saw Jay, did you see a little bit of yourself in Jay, the way his career's gone, when he's taking fights, when he's not been fit, and he's done this, he's done that? Have you seen a little bit of yourself in him?
Yeah, I guess so. I say to him, like, Jay back himself against Fury, Joshua Wilder tomorrow. Is that kind of kid, you know what I mean? I say to him, the first thing I said to him is this: when he boxed Mark Bennett in the Ultimate Boxer, everyone was saying to me, "Oh, Jay, you won." And the first thing I said, "Well, Jay, you got beat tonight. You got beat. You're fat and unfit, and you look like shit." I was completely honest and straight with him. I said, "Jay, you were shit, mate. You didn't get beat because I thought you got beat." I said, "But you got ability. Like, it's not for me to say what he was doing, but he was doing things that just aren't good for you. You know what I mean? That you shouldn't do." So I said, "You come and live with me. The first thing is we get you off all these dirty bad habits, you into drinking and whatever else." They stop, and they have stopped. 6 weeks clean. Proud of him for that. That's a great start. Then we get you fit, and we get you busy. He boxed Sean Duffy, who stopped in a round, and he boxed him 2 weeks ago. And I said, "You're gonna hold him up for 4 rounds. You're gonna box him. You're gonna jab. You're not gonna use anything but a jab."
And then when you seen the fight, did he
jab? And then when you bust him with a jab, then we'll start hitting him in the body. And if he goes over from the jab in the body shots, that ain't our business. You know what I mean? But apart from that, let's just hold him up, get 4 rounds in. He did exactly what I wanted him to do. First round were really good. The last 3 were shit, but he tried doing what he did. Not fit enough. He's boxed on the 22nd of February. My plan, in my head, is box Dorian Darts for 6 rounds, beat him on 6 rounds on points, me look amazing, and Jay box on the 22nd of February. I'd love for him to box a Dorian Darts, and you know, if me and Dorian don't go 6 and I stop him or whatever else, then that's a fight that can happen further down the line. But yeah, Jay's not really fit enough, to be honest, to really unfit. He's just lived a horrible, bad life for so long.
I know exactly.
Yeah, so the Dorian Darts fight, if me and Dorian go 6, I want it to go 6, and not really just for Jay so he can box him, because I want to do 6 rounds myself, but that's the level Jay's going to be looking at, you know, you Phil Williams.
Teach what you teach sort of thing.
Yeah. I'm saying to him all the time, he had a fight in Liverpool, he boxed England #1, he lost the first 2 rounds. And he was like, "So I fucking have a go and try and stop him." And I said, "Danny, you fucking idiot, you can't stop him anyway, I'm on a fucking round. So how are you going to fucking stop him?" I said, "Go out there and just keep boxing." He boxed Sean Duffy, he could have knocked him out at any time, but stopped him in the first round. Go out there and box. So for me now, I've got a little bit of extra pressure, but also a little bit of something where I've got to keep this on. I've got to keep it switched on. I've got to go and box Dorian Darts now for 6 rounds. So I said to these, "You've got to box all the time. This is boxing. I'm preaching it to them. I've got to go and practice what I preach now on Saturday." So I'm really excited about that. So people say, "How can you be a trainer when you fight with your face first and all this?" I think you'll see a big difference to me on the 8th because of what I'm doing with these. I'm in the gym, I'm practicing what I preach. So I'm with them all the time. Like,
boys, let's do maturity here, Dave.
Yeah, I've really grown up. I feel like Danny changed my life. People said to me, "You're 15, David, oh, you big nonsense," or whatever. And 99% of it, obviously, jokes and that, but a few horrible cunts out there. But he's changed my life, that boy. It's like having my own son. People always say, when you have kids, you grow up, Dave. I've got my own kids, took him on. I feel like he's my son, you know. If his dad's watching it, you know, his dad might not like me saying that, but he's like my son or my brother.
You got David Diamante to call you the real Gary Morrell, so that's it.
He's like my little brother. Honestly, I've had some blips the last 2 years when he's been around, but we are in the last couple of years. The Price fight, it was so easy. The Monday after the Price fight, I went to the gym with him. One fucking eye shut, other eye stitched up, couldn't see fuck all. I went to the gym taking him on the pads. If it weren't for him, I'd have been in bed for 2 or 3 months, sulking, fucking itching about for some money to have a bet and fucking just fuck my life up. And now with Liam and Jay as well, and Paul, and I've got a few others, I've got to be in the gym every morning. No matter what's going on in there, I put them first now. So they always go, "Oh, I'm grateful what you done for me," but really and truly, they fucking don't half help me out and all. So it's fucking skinting and all. It's a big part of why I'm back. You know, it's hard work. Family of 5, providing for family of 5. On one wage, I've not been boxing for 7 months, but it's all been worth it, you know.
Good. Well, you mentioned there that a few months ago before Christmas that you almost took a fight that your mindset was different when you were offered the Dubois fight and stuff like that. Obviously, that fight's not happened, but there's a lot of talk now. I've not checked Twitter today at all, so I don't know. I know Sam Jones tweeted something about Joyce announcing a fight with Joyce, but I don't know what the announcement is. But the Joyce Dubois fight, obviously that's clearly a fight you would like to see. How do you see it? How do you see it going? Can you see it happening?
Yeah, I think it's going to be announced tomorrow. I don't know that for a fact, but I've been told it might be. I think Daniel Dubois is the best heavyweight on the planet under the age of 24, 25. You know what I mean? He's frightening, really. I've sparred a few rounds with him. His jab's like a right hand. It's really scary. You're scared of because that one's so good. You think, fuck me, what's in that? And that one's not as heavy as that. In all honesty, that one is like a fucking right hand. If you hit you on the chin with that, he'll put you to sleep with it. He's a beast. He's physically strong. He can box. His feet are really good. In the Gorman fight, his feet were amazing. He kept his cool. At the O2 main event, he kept his cool. Fucking did a job on Nathan, who can really fight himself. I think Dubois is the real deal. I just think Joe Joyce at this point is such a battle-hardened man. If he gets Dubois into round 4, he wins the fight. Joe Joyce is one of the hardest men I've ever met. So strong. And I just think he'll outlast Daniel if he can get him past 3 or 4 rounds. Joe, not you cunt. Joe takes a great shot in, he's so tough. I think he's weak down here. If I'm Daniel Dubois, I'm going downstairs with him. I would back Joyce if I had to.
I didn't expect that. Honestly, I thought you would have went Dubois.
I'm the biggest Dubois fan ever. People go, oh, well, you call him out and all this. I'm fucking rave about Dubois all the time. He does as well, run about Dubois' jab. It's like a fucking right hand. I really rate him. And I think Dubois is exceptional. I think he'll be heavyweight champion of the world one day, but I don't think he beats Joe Joyce if the fight happens this side of 2020. This side of 2021, sorry. Yeah, I just don't see him beating him. I genuinely don't.
Well, honestly, I didn't expect that. I was all expecting a Dubois there from yourself, but
no.
you give an honest opinion.
I think Joe Joyce is an absolute beast, a monster. If he gets through a few rounds, Daniel's not battle hardened, and I can't tell you how much being battle hardened counts for. You know, I've been in fights myself where I've not been the battle hardened one, and I've been in fights where I have been, and it makes the world of difference. Daniel might go in and catch him early and take him out in a round. Wouldn't surprise me. I just think Joe's going to outlast him and outman him.
Well,
Daniel's a boy at 22.
Put a bit on it. Dave Allen's spoken.
Yeah, I sparred both of them, and I just think Joe is smart enough to get through a few rounds, tie Daniel down, and then it becomes a totally different fight then.
Another heavyweight clash happening in 2 weeks. Big Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder out in Vegas. I mean, Tyson seems to be, he's changed his trainer from Ben Davison to Sugar Hill. How do you see that fight going? Do you think Tyson could do it this time round? Well,
I genuinely don't know. The first fight was close, and I had it close. Like, I thought Tyson won by a round or 2. People saying he won every round by the knockdown. I don't think he did if you watch it back. I think Deontay Wilder's a little bit better than you give him credit for. And because everyone's so wary of that, you don't really see anyone doing too much against him. You know, even the Ortiz fight, he probably 6 rounds down, but for me, he was walking him onto the right hand all night. He was planning that one shot, he was waiting for it. He knew he wasn't going to outbox Ortiz, so he just thought, I'll walk him onto this, it'll come, and it did. And it's come 41 times now, you know, so I think Tyson, I call him my friend, you know, I think the world of him, and I always have. But for me, I think he's got his work cut out. He's one shot, he's got 36 minutes to not get hit. And it's like, can you do that? Wilder's he's so dangerous. And the first time I thought Tyson would stop Wilder. And I just think, I don't know. I think the game plan the first time was perfect. And I thought, with it being his 3rd fight back after a long time out, I thought having all of 2019, 2 more fights, and more time in the gym, more time to get himself conditioned properly, it'd work in his favour. But he's fought Otto Wilder and Tom Schwartz, and Wilder's fought Brazil and Ortiz. Do you know what I mean? And I just think I'll pick Tyson Fury to win if he fought King Kong. You know what I mean? The actual King Kong. Because he's that kind of guy. It's hard, you can't really pick against him because he's just a winner. But for me, I think he's got his work cut out. To be honest, I think Wilder's improving. Even at 34, 43, 44 fights in, I think he's just improving still. He's getting better all the time.
Scary, isn't it?
Yeah, I think he's still getting better.
Well, they won't keep you much longer. You've done interviews today, you've done your public workout, but you got anything you'd like to add for the fans on Saturday night?
Just you know, negativity creeps in with me, you know what I mean? Like, obviously, my last performance was poor. and other things have happened. You know, me saying Joshua quit and all that. A lot of negativity has creeped in towards me. Only online, in the flesh, people are nothing but supportive. The arena on Saturday, they'll be banging for me. But I'm just back. I'm back, and I think I'm back. I think I'm back a little bit maturer than last time. A little bit smarter, a little bit more.
I'm getting a mature sort of vibe from
I like a laugh and a joke as much as anybody, and I'm a fucker for it. You know what I mean?
I've just said that.
Time and place.
But are you going to show these tattoos you've
got? I just got some shit tattoos, but I had to
get that in.
I had to get these. So Liam, who I trained with, would get one on his chest, and he didn't.
I love what?
and these are fading away pretty fast. So these will be gone by summer. So and these will be there forever.
Exactly, I know.
But no. Yeah, I just think I'm maturing, and I'm just an happy guy these days, and I've always been a nice guy, but I'm getting nicer because I'm just happier. I've got these to, I guess, provide for, you know what I mean? So
create opportunities.
Yeah, Saturday, I'm not telling anyone to expect fireworks. I'm not saying anything like that. I'm not saying it's going to be an amazing performance. I asked Eddie for it to not be televised, but I think it will be. Yeah, I know, it's all about the ratings and that, and I'm so proud, I'm genuinely so proud that is the case, that people on a Saturday night will sit down and go, Dave Allen's fighting, and they're excited. And I've come round to the idea now where that is the case, and it fucking fills me with so much pride. But I did say to Eddie, I said, Eddie, Anthony Thompson's on the card. I'm not sure if he's televised or not, but I said, can you get Alan on the televised card? Put me off the TV. I'm not here to fucking, I don't want to be fucking on the TV. I'm not asked for it at all. But so I just said, yeah, so get me off the TV, Ed, if you want. I'll do 6 rounds off the telly. I don't want no pressure. I just want to go in and box. And if I'm on the telly, I might want to stop him, and I don't want to do that. I want to use my feet and boxing like David. You're gonna have to go on the TV. So, but hopefully, just a good performance and a win. I just need to win. Even if I win 58, 57, I'm not really asked. I just need to win and move on to the next one. But also, the reason why I rushed everything through to get on this show. Terry Harper's boxing from the next village. I think the world of Terry Harper. I love her today. Just the nicest girl in the world. You know what I mean? I remember being a little kid, little snotty nose, ugly kid she was. She's blossomed, bless her. Just the loveliest woman in the world, and she'll be the one to beat Katie Taylor.
Wow.
1,000,000%. If you and Katie Taylor watch that much, Terry wins. Terry's exceptional. She's so good, so good. She win on Saturday night. And my best mate Anthony Tomlinson's got a fight against your mate for the British and Commonwealth title. I met Stuart, lovely man, and I think it'd be a great fight, that, because I think both of them will come in with all the intents and purposes of boxing. But I know my man, when he gets it, he'll fucking go, he'll just fucking throw down. So looking forward to it, and that's why I'm boxing on this show, for them too. Kel, Kid Galahad, amazing talents, but I've got my best mate and my favourite girl in the world. You know what I mean? Boxing. I think we'll do both of them, and I just want to be on the show where Terry becomes a WBC world champion, and my mate wins a big one and cements his place on the Sky and we match through my own, you know. And yeah, I'm really excited about it. I'm excited for my fight is what it is. It's about getting back down to business and winning, and they're saying, oh, hello everyone, I'm back boxing, what's going off? But for them it means these two fights mean the world, and they mean the world to me, and all for them. I'm really excited. I'm really nervous about it. I told you my hands are getting together, but I'm really excited. Saturday night's a good card as well. You know, I don't know who Mark Luker is, but
you seem a nice guy, so
yeah, I mean, I hope it's a great fight. I'm not one to bullshit. I don't know who he is, but yeah.
We'll just leave it at that. Dave, as always.
Thank you, Andy. Thank you.
And, hopefully I'll catch up with you.
You're number 2, man, after Coogan.
Coogan's always number 1, though, isn't he?
I love you, Andy. I think you do a tremendous job. I've always said it.
Thank you very much, man. I really do appreciate it.
I think you're an unappreciated hero.
Wow.
In my opinion.
I'm going to take that with a smile on my face. I do appreciate that, mate. Thanks very much, Dave.
Thank you very much.
Thanks very much, my man. Thank you.